Well, when you talk about Russell Wilson, when you can move like he can dodge any. Worry about the fact that he's 5'11". The man can just flat get it done.
And Cooper is able to get hold of him.
I love seeing the post route against defenses that are up there being aggressive, trying to stop the run. You go down the field. How about that? Stick that foot into the ground, make that break at 10 yards, and run right down the middle of the field on that post route.
Wilson's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Second down coming up. He fires it. Let's set the defense now at safety. A former first-round pick out of Texas, Michael Griffin.
Well, if you like your safeties, big, strong, fast, excellent tackler, can cover guys down the field, then you're going to like Michael Griffin because he has all those qualities.
Third down and 10. Wilson's going to take off with it. Looking to go deep. And it's incomplete.
The 49ers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The 49ers will risk it here, going for it on fourth here in the first quarter. The 49ers need to get to the 42 for the first down. Amaro's got it on a pass, has some heat on it.
The 49ers really have great faith in their offense. They go for it on fourth down, and that faith paid off when they picked it up.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Pulls it in. That's a gain of 8.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Wilson's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Touchdown. Marching right down the field for an opening score. Russell Wilson able to run it in for the touchdown, and he is the perfect embodiment of how you see the quarterback position expanding now into the future.
Yeah, you do, and what I like about him, you know, Russell Wilson is 5'11", and he kind of hides behind those big offensive linemen. He is
smartly takes a knee in the end zone. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers will come out in the dime. Midway through the first. Foles handoff.
Cowboys running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of 5 on the play. Nick Foles from the shotgun. He's got the catch. Still on his feet. A foot race to the end zone. The 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
How about this gift? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
It's good. Now now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 7-7. Cox has got a chance for a return. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Cox is tackled down at the 36. The 49ers offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent. And you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again. Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up. And when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Two tight ends on the field here. The defense gets the sack.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The 49ers from the 32. Set up screen.
The 49ers don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The 49ers don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The 49ers get set at the line and need to get to the 46 for a first.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The Cowboys offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
Back here to start quarter two. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
Charles Johnson gets to him for the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Freeman's lined up as the single back. The Cowboys from the 32. Going deep. The Cowboys have the field goal team out there. They've taken the lead on that field goal with the second quarter just getting going.
Nice job by the offense. I thought there were a few plays called that time by the offensive coordinator that were not very good, but they overcame the coaching and still got 3 points.
That return's good for about 29. One area that's been lacking today for this offense as it retakes the field has been the ground game, or at least the yards aren't coming from who we expect them to.
Yeah, big surprise, isn't it? I mean, I'm just surprised by this because they usually run the football so consistently. He's such a talented running back, and not to get success here today, it's been a surprise, but they got to change it if they hope to win. Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or two.
Wilson's completion percentage, 60% on the day. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. And now as we come back to the field, we're looking at a defense trying to maintain a lead going into the break. The 49ers have it at the 34. Makes the reception. Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
First down here after the completion. Wilson with the give for about 4.
Not only does he know the situation, when you have the football in your hands, you want to get out of bounds to stop the clock, but I'm sure the quarterback in the huddle, before he called the play, said, look, if you get a chance, get out of bounds. The chance was there. Big mistake.
Sims is able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
The 49ers will take the snap from the 45. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Cowboys call a timeout. Their first. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. Cooper's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's another reception. Give him 2. The Niners roll the dice and pick up the first on 4th down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
Wilson's now completed 4 in a row.
Wilson's just able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and making the throw.
Cooper's going to pull in the bullet pass. 1 half down, and both offenses still searching for answers. We've got a defensive battle on our hands, and Larry Ridley is coming up next. With that kick, the second half is underway in this tight game. Exactly what we expected from these rivals. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. It keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
Foles lined up, empty backfield. Foles will take it from the gun. And intercepted. He's brought to a halt. Phil, how about this defense? Getting the memo at halftime and getting the takeaway.
Yeah, it was a good job. What a pick. I like that. And the coaching staff, it's just awesome to see when you make some changes at halftime and the players come out right away and take advantage of that coaching.
Wilson's brought down at the 21.
The 49ers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Double tight end formation. Now 1st and 10. Wilson's running away from the pressure. Gains 19.
That's an excellent job by the quarterback, getting a few yards there with the run. You know, when you play against him, of course, anytime he drops back to pass, you've got to be alert for the run.
So 1st and goal to go. San Francisco, touchdown. Wilson's 2nd touchdown of the game.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's 1st and goal. If you score, now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to 3rd down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Cowboys return team. The scores 14-10. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The 49ers defense buckled down the last time. They got the takeaway on the interception.
Yeah, give the players some credit, but also give the coaching staff a lot of credit. They were calling aggressive defenses, and when you keep being aggressive on the defensive side, sooner or later, you're going to get that turnover. The Cowboys offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens is the run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
2nd down and 11. And now on the draw.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's 3rd long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
Loss of 3 on the play. 3rd and 13. Stands in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. I would have thought by the 3rd quarter that maybe this offense would have solved the riddle, but once again, they're taken off the field here.
I think we both thought that they would solve this somewhere here in the 3rd quarter, but you know what? Once again, we are wrong. It was another bad drive and a bad job on 3rd down, and they march off the field one more time.
And that's a gain of 10. The 49ers now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
That's a pickup of 14.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the 2nd half. Nice play that time. You pick up the 1st down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Wilson's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Wilson's on the move. Makes the catch in the open field. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Wilson's able to take advantage of the defense this time. They lose their assignments. They force him out of the pocket, and he's on the run. Nice job of finding the guy down the field and make it throw.
Wilson's now completed his last 7 passes. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Running room. The ball is fumbled. Big fumble recovery by the defense to start the 4th, and now the offense will be in great position to grab the lead.
They are. Great job by the defense. Now can the offense come out here, be aggressive, don't be afraid, and get this lead by taking some chances on the offensive side. Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful. Trailing, needing points to get back into this one. Green's got the catch and the 1st.
The Cowboys look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That 1st down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
1st down at the 46. Complete, just can't hold on that time.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Foles is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Dunbar on the receiving end.
Cowboys understand, just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on 3rd down. This is something they can handle.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. It's been a great game to this point. Just 2 minutes remaining. Can the defense make a stand here and hold on to the victory? The Cowboys have it at the 44. Catch made. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. 1st down. Pressure on every snap now.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. You know, when you push the tip ball late in the game and you're down a few points, it makes the defense kind of react instead of attacking you, and I think you have a much better chance in a hurry-up offense of trying to score in these situations.
Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Foles takes it from the gun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. This is an almost must-convert scenario. Third down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, it's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
The 49ers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. First and goal from the 6. Gets the handle here. And gains maybe 4. Second down late in the fourth quarter.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
A critical moment in this game as it's third down. Going to go to the hurry-up with under a minute to play. Third and goal from the 4. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. We have a late lead change on that touchdown pass in the red zone, but this game probably still has another twist remaining with plenty of time to go.
It's been a crazy day, no doubt about it, but in the red zone nowadays, so many big receivers, quarterbacks so accurate, very hard for the defense to stop those passes.
And he'll start his return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. And Russell Wilson getting set to lead this next drive. And this has to be the make-or-break moment in this ball game, partner.
And I'm sure he is not worried about that, Jim. We've seen him in this situation so many times. And I'll say this, most of the time he comes through and gets it done.
The 49ers will have to get to about the 39 to even think about kicking the field goal. The 49ers come to the line, fourth quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining. The 49ers come out, jumbo package on the field. The 49ers have it at the 44. Heaving it down the field. The ball is jarred loose. So coming off an incomplete deep pass, there just aren't that many plays you can call right here when you're desperate.
No, there's not many. And look, you got to throw it down there. You got to hope for your skilled athletes to make the play. The defense was ready that time. I expect another deep throw on this upcoming play.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Second down and 10. He reaches up and grabs it. That's reception number 2 for him.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get.
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Inside the last 2 minutes, this one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to admit, to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Use a timeout. They'll talk over things before calling what should be the final play. The game on the line right here. He hits this, and we're going to overtime. The game on the line right here. He hits this, And we're going to overtime. And it's good. Clutch kick at the right moment. So the offense does good work to drive down the field, get in position, and kick the field goal now to tie this game in the late stages.
Yeah, and you know what's going to be fun from here on out is which team is willing to take a chance. Will the offense be aggressive? Will the defense take some chances? The one that's aggressive, I think that's the one that's going to win the game.
The Cowboys come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with. The Cowboys take the field. The game is tied. And can this offense drive down and win it for them?
Yeah, you got to be alert on the offensive side in situations like this. The defense knows they can't give up yards. They can't give up points. So look for them to take chances and be very aggressive.
So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game. As we see the stats now, you really like what both guys have been able to do at wideout today, Phil.
Yeah, they have been spectacular out there on the field. The numbers are awesome. This league, once again, we know it's about to pass, and we saw it here today.
First down at the 20. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitz is coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
The give. And that'll gain just a few yards.
It's not always about being safe on 3rd and long. Every coordinator has a group of plays that they like on 3rd and 15 plus. So it could be seams, double moves, plays where you catch the defense by surprise and you can pick up a very tough one.
And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
When you blitz on 3rd down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. The chances of giving up the big play are pretty high, but the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, they sack the QB.
Looking for a lane on the return.
Tackled right around midfield. That return's good for about 13. The 49ers put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on 3rd down. Just not a good play on 3rd down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points. I think Russell Wilson loves it when you force him out of the pocket because he is so dangerous once he leaves it. He can run, of course, but he has a big arm, very strong, and he makes an accurate throw on the run that time.
The kick is good. This one had to go past regulation. A little overtime game it was, decided by a field goal.
Well, I guess the phrase, that stinking kicker choked, that will not apply today because that was a clutch kick at the right moment.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.